Yo, Mr. Kaczynski here, working through IXL's 8th grade math skills, section F, and today we're going with exponents with decimal and fractional bases. Got a few examples for you here. I don't think it's anything that's going to dumbfound you by any means, just got to get this stuff down. So when we say 1/2 or 1/3 squared, that's 1/3 times 1/3. Another way to look at it, and we want to start looking at it as the numerator squared over the denominator squared. So 1 squared is 1, 3 squared is 9, and that would be the same as doing 1/3 times 1/3. So 1/9. That's it, 1/9. Let's do a couple more with fractions. So this would be 2 to the 4th over 3 to the 4th. 2 to the 4th is 16. And 3 to the 4th is 81, so just 16 over 81. That is that number evaluated. All right, and this would be 9 cubed over 10 cubed. 9 cubed, rather big number. Oops. 729. 10 cubed I can do without a calculator. It's just 1,000. So 729 over 1,000. All right, I actually think the fractions are the easier ones. It's when I run into the decimals that I have to start thinking. So here's the way I think about it. So we've got one decimal place being raised to the 4th power. So I know that my answer here is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 places. 1 to the 4th power is 1, and then I'll just fill in the rest of those places with zeros. That's the way I kind of think about it here. So 0.0001. All right, so applying that same idea, I've got 2 decimal places being raised to the 2nd power. So I know that my answer is going to have 4 decimal places. All right, 3 squared is 9, so that's the last decimal place, and then I fill in the rest of them with zeros. So 0.0009. You can check it on a calculator, of course. But sometimes it gives you exponential or scientific notation, which is a little confusing. All right, one more of these. So I'm doing 2 decimal places raised to the 3rd power. So I know that my answer is going to have, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. Like 2 times 3 is 6. That's where I'm getting those places from. 2 to the 3rd power is 8. So I know that my last digit is going to be 8. And then I just fill in the rest with zeros. You know, what if we were doing like 0.02 to the 4th power? How would that change things? So I would have 2 decimal places being raised to the 4th power. 2 times 4, that's 8. So we would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decimal places. 2 to the 4th power is 16, so the last 2 of those would be 16, and then we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros to fill everything else in. All right, and then the last thing to remember here is that anything raised to the 0 power is 1. Any fraction raised to the 0 power, any decimal raised to the 0 power is 1. All right, so there you go, exponents with decimal and fractional bases. Good luck with that, and let me know how it goes.